Hey everybody, we want to do a real quick one today on this brand new Hoyt drop. So we've got the brand new Hoyts in, and not a lot of editing, and this is not going to be a video where I'm going to do a lot of testing and all that kind of stuff. I just want to unbox it. I've purposely stayed away from social media and everything else just so I can get a handle on this. I'm not going to do a bunch of cuts and all that kind of stuff. We're just going to show you what came in. So this is the new Hoyt. If you hadn't seen yet, it's the RX10. So this is the carbon, and this is the new color called Sandstone. So from what I hear from my rep, these two new colors are pretty awesome. So this is the carbon, of course. We're going to break into it and see how she looks, and then I'll go through some prices. I think I know what I'm going to see when I pull this out of here. Well, no, that is not what I thought I was going to see. Okay. They do package these Hoyts really well. I give them that. And again, this is the Sandstone color, so this is the Ultra, the RX10 Ultra. There we go. Let you have a really good look at that color. Yeah, it's almost, I don't know how to describe that. That is not a green, it's kind of an off wilderness sort of, I'm not really sure. Riser same, cams are the same, there's none of that different. But what we're really excited about though, there it is. The XTS tuning system. That's going to be the new thing. So Hoyt has finally jumped into giving us the ability to tune our bows without having to press. The cool thing about it is I can actually, a lot of the tuning systems, you're just tuning left and right. This gives you the ability to tune left and right and up and down. If you're getting, I'm talking about paper tuning. So if I shoot through paper and I'm getting a left or right tear, there's a lot of them out there you can do that. But I can also go up and down if I'm getting a high or low kick. So here's how this is going to work. It looks like these are lock screws. So you've got two little lock screws that you'll loosen, and then the actual tuning will be here on the bottom. And we will go through speed tests and quiet, the decibel meter and how it shoots and all that. But this is basically the same shooting system as the RX9 was. So I don't necessarily think we're going to see a lot of changes there. But the tunability, finally, Hoyt has jumped in here and given us the ability to do that. So that's a big plus. Two new colors, like I said, Sandstone. The other one is called Georgia Clay. Now, I didn't know the colors. I didn't know what these colors were called, but just kind of had a brief description. This, I'm going to be honest, not my favorite. So we got a few colors that have gone away, just as an update. Sitka Elevated 2, that Elevated 2 camo has gone away. So you've still got the Kuyu, Tombstone, Wilderness, Blackout, Bottomland, Subalpine, and then your Blackout, Real Tree, Keep Hammering, all that kind of stuff. But these are the two new colors that will, in Bourbon. I can't believe they took Bourbon away, but it's gone. So here we go. We've got this, which again, this is Sandstorm, and we'll put that away. So now I'm gonna go over here and open my actual bow. And this is the Alpha AX-3, and this one's the 33 that I got this year. I got the shorter one last year, and I think I just want to go back to the longer one. The shorter one, a lot of times I can't shoot because the string angle is too steep. So I usually go with the longer one, and last year I wanted to compare the two shorter with the Hoyt and the Matthews. They both shot great. I love both of those bows. Oh, wait a minute now. Wow, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so that's called Georgia Clay. Let's get a little bit closer look at that. And again, everything else is pretty much the same. You've got the same cam system, but the two new colors and the tuning system is the big news on the Hoyt this time. I always get our string builder to build me a custom set of strings. I have no idea what color is going to look good with that. I may just leave it black. I'm not sure what would pop off of there. Silver would probably look really good. I don't know. But there you go. Again, you've got the XTS tuning system there. And that is a, honestly, and I've seen several different systems that the different companies have come out with. And now that I've seen this one and I'm kind of looking at how it's going to work, it looks to me like what's going to happen is you're adding tension or taking away tension from the limbs. And I would probably think about it like I do the Matthews too. I'm going to tune the top and the bottom. A lot of times with the Matthews or with the Hoyt too, if I have to swap out shims, I'm just swapping the top. Maybe, I don't know, 30-35% of the time I have to swap the bottom too. Usually the top is all it takes. But I think with this, I'm going to have to do less movement, but I'm going to do top and bottom. This is just unboxing, first impressions. Let's take a look at this. We will come back at a different time and I will go through I'll go through my whole build here. That is really cool. I really like that color. And I'm glad I went back. I'm glad I went back with the 33. These Hoyts, I really like the grip too. One of the knocks on the older Hoyts that I really did not like is the big fat wooden grips. And the problem with them was I would get them tuned for people and have them shooting bullet holes and hand it to them and go, here, now you shoot it right there. So this one, I really like the way that grip sets. Let me go through the prices with you real quick. I do have a price list pulled up. So with the Carbon, let's see, the Carbon RX10, MSRP on the regular Carbon is going to be $21.49. The Ultra Carbon is going to be $21.99. So they have gone up a little bit. Then you have the Carbon SD, which is $21.49. You have the Carbon LD, which is the long draw, $21.99. And then we get down to the Alpha AX-3. MSRP is $14.99. And the Alpha X33 is going to be $15.99. So if you want to look at one of these bows, and if this is what you want, get on Hoyt's website. You can go to their bow builder page. They have a cool bow builder page. Build out what you want, get it to your dealer, and get them to order it. Because if you want one of these, you better get on it and order it quick. Because I think this tuning system, this is a game changer. You're going to see people that have held out buying a new Hoyt for the last, 2 years. But now that they see this tuning system, man, I think this is going to go crazy. I have customers that are going, I don't care anything about a tuning system. I'm not touching it. I'm bringing it to you. But if this is something you're wanting to do, like me 20 plus years ago when I said, I want to start learning how to do this myself, this is way better than having to go buy a press and learn how to do it. Now, there are some certain things that you're still going to have to take to your shop and have them work on you with. The markings on it too. So what I had with the Matthews tuning system is I had some people come in and go, I have completely screwed this thing up. So I had to bring them back to zero. I don't know how you can't be able to get back to your beginning marks on this. I think that'll be pretty easy. And then the Enduro that we came out with, we did a video on that. I'll put a little link to it up here so you can check that out if you haven't seen it yet. The Enduro, from what I understood when it came out, the price was going to be a little bit lower. But right now it says the MSRP for the bow only, so you can get the bow only package at $849. The value package is $899. And which is just like a whisker biscuit type rest and a cheaper sight and a little stabilizer. But the premium package is $999. It's going to have what you saw was the premium package, and I may have said $899 in the video, but the premium package is going to give you a 4-arrow quiver, the 100 drop away rest, an Enduro 5-pin pick rail sight, and the regular shortstop stabilizer like what's on here. So that's it. That's the Hoyt drop. Didn't get real creative with the naming. We just added a couple of numbers there. So you've got the RX10 and you have the AX-3. Both going to be great adding the limb tune system. When the Hoyts come out, I've already got 10 bows to sell. So I've got a few in different colors and they just send me just kind of some stock colors. With the Matthews is they drop today. We won't have any of those to sell till probably December, so you'll just have a preview package. I don't know why they do it that way, but they do. Come get you a new bow, get outside, and get wild. Take care and God bless.